Hey, welcome back. Kind of taking a little break between cleaning out mouse crap and cleaning out mouse crap and cleaning out mouse crap. We're gonna start a new little series, I think, of content for you. What I'm noticing as we get more into rescuing some of these old cars, and as I try to get creative with doing that on a shoestring budget, I'm noticing that some of the places where you wouldn't expect to find useful items to facilitate this type of hobby or job or whatever you want to call it, are starting to get some of that stuff in. So we're going to start a small series kind of showing you some of the little tricks that we've discovered, some of the out-of-the-way places where we're finding supplies, cleaners, tools, other useful trinkets. And we're going to start that today, and we'll show you what we found for installment number 1 of, hey, check this out. And here it is. Check that out. You guys and gals have heard me refer to the greatest place on earth from time to time in my videos. That's Menards. I'm a Menards junkie. I have a problem. I know it. We found that some of the places that maybe aren't automotive focused are starting to expand in that area. One of those places is Menards. Performax, you'll see that if you're a Menards guy like me. They've got a lot of their tool and drill bits, cutoff wheels, that kind of stuff. They're using this Performax branding. That's their own internal brand for that kind of stuff. But this in particular is strictly automotive related. And as I was wandering around picking up some other stuff, I came across this. This is a 240 piece, says Universal trim clip set. So these are the little retainers that keep inner fenders, plastic fenders in. They can be used to hold door panels on, other assorted panels, that kind of stuff. They hold those thin panels together. This even comes with a little tool with a fastener removal tool. So 240 pieces. This was $12.99. I've done it. I'm sure you've done it. Go to the Irish store or the Napa Valley store or any of the chain parts stores. You'll buy a little container of these. They come in a little plastic peg hook container. You might get 5 or 6 of these things for $4 or $5 or $6. $12.99. You got a legitimate 240 pieces of them. They don't even count the tool as one of the pieces. So what do we got here? Let's check it out. Tool first. Okay. I mean, you're pulling plastic retainers out, so it doesn't have to be super cool, but looks like it'll do the job. I'm going to give this one to Jalen. I have this version in a snap-on tool that even 25, 30 years ago when I bought it was over $30, I'm sure. Pull out the actual case, cardboard, recycles. Got bubble wrap, don't want to hurt our plastic retainers. And here we go. We got 1/4 inch, 20 pieces of each one of these. So you got 1/4 inch. These are the ones. Let me go ahead and pop it open here. These are the ones with the little fins so that you push them in and they catch on their own. Pretty flexible plastic for the most part. Looks like we have 2 different finishes. You have kind of a matte finish here, and then some of them have a shiny finish. This one's a little more stiff, plastic wise. And then you have some of your blind rivets. These you'll recognize if you're into this kind of stuff. Hold on inner fenders in cars really well. You've got, find both pieces here. You've got this that goes in to the hole, and then your rivet they call it, goes in, and then that'll spread out those two tongs and hold it in there. So you have to pull this piece out before you can get this piece out. Inevitably, whenever you're working on a car and it has some of these types of fasteners, they break before they come out in one piece. Let's move on here. Some 10mm ones. You know, as we become more of a global user of goods and services, 10mm, if you've been turning wrenches for any length of time, you know how important that number is. We got 9.5mm. Again, this one's in the satin finish. Just some really cool stuff. You've got two pieces here, bumper covers, attachments, and so you use these in the automotive industry. Obviously, that's why we bought them, but you can use this in your home if you want to temporarily plug a hole in a piece of furniture or even in your wall. You can put this in the hole, paint over it white, and have a removable plug. A multitude of uses, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And to top it all off, once you're done and you emptied the thing, you got a little parts organizer, parts and pieces organizer. That dang thing sells for $5 or $6 even at Menards. So you've got $12.99 into this thing. We got a dang old tool. You got 240 of these things, and you've got the fancy little plastic container to put them in. Now, we started this series because we want to share with you how we try to keep things in budget. And this is one of those ways. When you're out and about at some of these stores where you might not expect to see some of your automotive stuff or some of your useful stuff, don't be afraid to look around and get a little creative with your searching. And you never know what you might come across. So, for the record, Menards is not a sponsor of the channel yet, but that's installment number 1 of Check This Out. Hopefully that helps you. Go run to Menards and scoop one of these up if you need to or want to. I guarantee it's going to come in handy. We've already got ours, so go ahead, buy them out. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel and our social media pages. If you got questions about this type of stuff, or any of our rescue cars, or Freedom One Garage in general, just comment, and we love reading the comments, and we'll get back to you as soon as humanly possible. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.